Didn't quite get round to doing the oil and filter change the other day, but today is the day. Officially, this is the 1000k service on the bike since the recon. And I've done 1276 k's since the recon, so close enough. So it's time to get it done. Okay, bike's been warmed up, stuck the tray underneath, and we'll undo the oil filler cap so it allows the air to breathe through, and then we'll undo the drain cap underneath. My drain plug is located towards the rear end of the bike on this particular model. There's the filler cap and oil plug. It was a 17mm socket that I used to pull this off, and it's the first time I've managed not to drop it in the oil. Quite often the sealer, the gasket around it drops in there, so it's important not to forget to try and dig that out. Next bit is to remove the oil filter that's on the back there. So I'll come back to you when I've done that. Okay, that's the oil filter off, and it was totally stuck. It's the first time I've encountered an oil filter that was just almost impossible to get off. But I sprayed some WD-40 around where the seals around the seals area, and left it for about 15 minutes, then came back and it started to unwind. So I did not have to resort to any further drastic measures in order to remove this filter. Lucky me. Just got to make sure that, because I've used WD-40 around that area, I'll just have to make sure it's all cleaned up before I put the new filter on. Bear in mind also, there's that seal that goes with the old oil filter. And make sure you've got hold of that. You don't want two seals on there, otherwise you could run into problems. These Vulcans also have an oil screen filter located way down here. Don't know if you can see my fingers right there. I'll need to take that out as well. Okay, I'm ready to fill this thing up with oil. There's two things to note. One is the position of the filler is in the most awkward of places, as you can see. It is horrible. You really need a funnel that has a flexible nozzle to it. Otherwise, things are going to get messy. The second thing to note is that the viewing glass for determining the oil level is located way down there in that little gap behind the pipe and behind the frame, and just inside the frame. Just to give you perspective, pull away, there you go. It's really hard to see, really hard to get at, but it's there, and that's what you got to look at. I don't know what these guys were smoking when they designed this, but they are lucky that the bike is a good ride. Otherwise, this is a real pain in the ass. However, getting on with it.